Well, hi everyone. I'm really excited to show you today our updated manuals. Now the content is exactly the same as the way we've designed it, but here's the whole set here. So it's a bit heavy when I do it, but that's the whole set. So we've completely updated all the covers and some other little tweaks, which I'm about to show you. So let me talk about the coaches one. We'll use the coaches one, laying the foundation. So the first thing that we've done is the cover on the front is that's been really redesigned and updated, and that's now copyright, trademarked. So we've now got the copyright, the trademark to that, and then also we've upgraded the back. So that's the first two things. Now let me go into some more detail with that. Is that the front cover, the front and the back cover is a hard board that's laminated, and it's not really, in essence, they don't call it a laminate. I think they call it cello sheen, I think is the name for it. But in essence, what it means, it's a very hard board that makes the book hard to bend. And the benefit of that is that if you're taking notes or you're teaching people out of it, or your disciples are taking notes, they can effectively sit it on their knee and write in it, because it's hard enough. It doesn't need something underneath it. So you can be, any location, or if it's in a small group or whatever, they could just have it sitting on their knee and be taking notes. The other thing that hasn't changed is that we've got the continuous coil, plastic continuous coil binding on the ends, which means that, you can fold the book over. The book's going to stay sturdy. It's going to take the rough treatment. Most of the sessions or the modules are 8 weeks if you decide to spread it out, or it could be the 10-day intensive. But if it's the 8 weeks, it's going to stand the punishment. And also, this with the coach's manual, you use as a coach, you use this over and over and over again. Once you bought a coach's set, you don't need to buy a new set, unlike, let me find the Disciples one in here. So the Disciples one in here, their manuals here, it's got all the fill-in, so they effectively can only be just used once. And so let me keep going with this. And so you probably alluded to it, you probably saw it there, but what we've done is we've added ribbon tabs, or what you could call is tabs, or book tabs, or whatever you want to call them, so you can bookmark where you're up to. So the next time you get to it, and there's 2 of them. So the next time you can just open it up to where the topic is. So I'm really stoked about that part. This new printing company is just amazing. They've got years of experience, and some of the ideas they've brought up to us has just been fantastic. And this is one of them. So now all of the corners, the 2 outer corners, are being rounded off. So they're rounded off so you're not going to have a sharp, spiky end that'll either curl up, or whatever they can do over a period of time, or if you can sometimes hit yourself with it and hurt yourself, or at worst poke yourself in the eye or something with the book. So that's been rounded off as well. So let's make it very robust. Now in all of our sessions, at the end of our modules rather, start again, in every one of our modules, and there's 4 of them, is that the disciple gets a certificate of completion. So what we've done with the certificate of completion is we've now included it in the back of the book. So it's in the book, so it comes with the book, and you can't see it here, but that's a hard board as well. And it's a matte finish, so you can write on it. So, and write on it and date it. But it's also as perforated on the edge, so it can be torn out and then laminated, or put in a picture frame on the wall or whatever. So that part is there. That part's done as well. And then, of course, and if you're not familiar with our manuals, but each one of the modules or the sessions, the separator page is coloured, so that they can easily flick through it and see what section they're up to. So they're all coloured separators on the topic. And as I said, if you've not used this before in our manuals, let me just find it here, is that at the front of all the manuals, the coaches ones and the disciples, there's a table of contents here for you to just find the particular topics or the pages. So we're really, really stoked about this new manual. And also on the back we put our mandate and the 7 Mountain mandate. So just bear with me, and I just want to read this out because it's important what we say our role is within the ecclesia. So we see our mandate is to be a catalyst and facilitator in developing people to become leaders and disciples of others, and create an environment that creates leaders that transforms nations. And also, we want to be part of the Seven Mountain Mandate. And if you're not familiar with the Seven Mountain Mandate, this is what it is. And I'll just read it out to you. The Seven Mountain Mandate is to bring a Christian influence into the seven mountains of society: religion, family, education, government, media, business, and arts and entertainment is the seven mountains of influence. And if you look at society and you look through those into those mountains, you'll see at the tops of those mountains the godlessness of the leaders that are now in those mountains. And now I believe our role as the body of Christ, or the ecclesia, is to replace the people that either change them or remove them and replace them with Christians at the top of the mountains. And so let me just keep reading this part. We believe growing deep and strong is the blueprint for success that brings about reformation and redefines the seven mountains of society with a biblical worldview. And this is our mandate: by equipping the ecclesia in the mountain of religion with a blueprint for success, we believe it will enable the ecclesia to transfer, disciple, strengthen, and send biblically grounded societal reformers back into their mountain of influence, where their lifestyle is influenced by a biblical worldview, and the Bible is the code of conduct in every decision they make in business, workplace, schools, universities, families, and their personal life. And so we put our mandate and our Seven Mountain Mandate on the back, so it's a constant reminder of our calling and what we want to do. So there you go. There's our new manual, same contact, but a brand new update on the exterior, etc., to make it a better product to use for you the coach, or you the disciple. So thanks very much for listening. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.